Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my Hermes bracelets. I have received lots of requests for this video asking for the details on my Hermes bracelets, how they're holding up, would I buy them again, sizing, that sort of thing. So I am going to share. I have 5 as you can see here, and please excuse any background noises. I've got 2 of my kids' friends over for playdates. So the boys are, I think, doing like sword fighting and the girls are just giggling in the background. So you might hear some squeals, but it's all happy noises. Okay, so I'm going to start from the left and work my way around. I will share when I bought each piece, the history behind it or the story behind it, the prices, in some cases just the current prices because I may not remember exactly how much I paid at the time, and just the details around the leather, the materials, etc. Okay? So the very first one is in here. As you can see, it is a slimmer style because it's a smaller orange box. This is the very first piece that I purchased, and I got this in 2018, so it's been a little over 3 years, and I did get it from Paris. So this was actually my very first Hermes purchase of any kind in the Paris boutique, and this is the Click H. This is the slimmer version of the Click H collection. There's also the Click Clack, which is the thicker version. I feel like the thicker version is a bit more playful and chunky and could take up quite a bit of your wrist, your arm. I like this version because it's quite elegant and chic, and it's a little bit more understated. It's not as eye-catching as the thicker versions, but obviously it depends on your style. So this one here, I've gotten so many questions about the color. This color is called Makeup. Yes, so this right here is called Makeup, and this is wrapped in rose gold plating. So actually, for all of my Hermes bracelets, they all have the rose gold because I am a huge fan of the subtlety of the rose gold that Hermes makes. Their rose gold is borderline yellow gold. There's just a tinge of rose in it, and I just find it to be so beautiful. And in general, I am a huge fan of rose gold. As you can see on the bottom ring here, this is the Trinity band from Cartier, and it has a mix of the yellow gold, the white gold, and on top the rose gold. This one here, custom made by my hubby, and this bottom one has also the rose gold. So I do think that it's just really a pretty color, and it kind of goes well with my skin, I found. So this one here is rose gold, believe it or not, even though it may look like yellow gold to the naked eye. And let me just show you wear and tear. So like I said, I've had this for 3 years, a little over 3 years, and I wear this a lot, almost daily. And so there's a lot of wear here at the bottom. So let me put it on and show you. So it opens like so. So basically you press the bracelet inward, and then this releases the latch. The H moves and opens up. So it's very easy to apply or put on yourself without any help. But this is the bottom of the bracelet. So if you write a lot, if you are resting your hand on a desk, if you're sort of just accidentally scraping it, it will get scratched up, dinged up here, and you can see lots of little hairline scratches. This does not bother me one bit. There's nothing that's like chipping off. This is normal wear and tear. In fact, if you get any Cartier or Tiffany's jewelry, it gets scratched almost instantly. Like the Cartier ring here got scratched within the first week. And I think a lot of fans out there who are into other Cartier jewelry pieces, which are 10-20 times more expensive than the Hermes costume jewelry pieces, you, I think, will attest to the fact that scratches are inevitable. So yeah, there are lots of little hairline scratches. Again, doesn't bother me. I do not wear any of this jewelry in the water, like in the shower. I don't wash my hands over the pieces. I know that this is not fine jewelry, this is just plating, but I do think that it holds up quite well considering. And the current price, as I checked the website, is $620 US at the moment. But I got this in Paris, and I think at the time in US equivalent dollars, it was more like maybe $450 or something. So the prices have gone up. Maybe it was closer to $500. Yeah, and this is enamel hardware. And on the same day that I purchased this one, I actually also picked up this one. So 2 of these were my very first purchase experience at Hermes. The SA who helped me in Paris was lovely, super lovely and helpful and kind. when I talked about my Hermes experiences in my Birkin Q&A video, which if you missed, by the way, I'll link it up above because it's really jam-packed with lots of information. I received, I think it was 40 questions from many of you, and I consolidated all the questions and I answered every single one. So anyway, the Hermes experience has always been very positive for me. I have no complaints. This one here is actually the Kelly dog bracelet, and mine is in the lizard skin, which I absolutely love. Look at this color. I don't know the official name of this color, but it's almost like a dark caramel or cognac, sort of like a burgundy tinge to it too. But I love the detail on the lizard, and this too is rose gold. It has a little Kelly turn lock. It's got 3 little spaces here so you can adjust the sizing. And it opens up like so. So I believe most of these, if not all of these, the sizing for me is T2. I know that some of you had expected me to say T1. I've gotten that comment before, like, oh, your wrists are so skinny. Yes, they're pretty skinny, but as you can see, I have kind of bony wrists, and for some reason I've got this like bony section here that sticks out. So in order for any bracelets to sit comfortably on me, I need to have a little bit of room so it's not pressing down on my boniness. So T2 works well for me. So this is really gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. You can put it here, but for me, I put it in the center and it works really nicely, very comfortably. So this one currently retails between $600 and $1,125. So anywhere from $600 to $1,125, and that is because it depends on the type of leather that's used. This is considered an exotic leather because it's lizard. I think when I purchased this in Paris, in US equivalent dollars, it was about $800 or maybe $900, roughly, something like that. I can't really recall, but this one is a beauty. I really love this one. In terms of wear and tear, sometimes I get fingerprints, but I don't see a lot of scratches because the hardware is on the top, so there's really not a lot of reason for this to rub on anything. The bottom would be here. I don't see any wear on the leather, not on the edges or anywhere else, so I would say this is holding up really nicely. Okay, the next one is actually the only one from this grouping that was a gift from my husband. And I got this about a year ago. He gifted this to me on a special occasion. And this is the CDC. I won't try to pronounce the full name because I will butcher it, as I don't have a good French accent. But this is the CDC, except it is the slimmer version, the 24 size. So it's not that huge one. I did actually try the standard, the big size CDC, and it just kind of overtook my entire arm. So this one I think is really lovely option for those of you who want a slimmer version. This too, it is in rose gold, and this is, let me give you a close-up. This is black. They're calling it Madame Calfskin. There are different versions and of course different color options if you look on the website. And it's cool because it has that classic CDC opening. I actually saw someone wearing a belt like this, and it was so cool around a dress. Anyway, so that opens up like so. I'm trying to see if the sizing is in here. Yep, this is a T2 as well, as you can see. And they changed the way they refer to the sizing over the past few years. So I'm just going to use the current terminology. So this clips on like so. And at the tail end of the video, by the way, I'll show you what each bracelet looks like. I know I just tried the Click H already, so I'll just go through the other 4 that I haven't shown yet. So I love the contrast of the 2 tones on the leather. And this is quite durable. There's absolutely no wear at all that I can see from the use of the past year. Okay, and then this one I purchased maybe within the past year, I want to say. I don't think it's been over a year yet, but this is a little bit of a different style. So this is called the Glenan Double Tour. It's like a double rope style. They also have the single, if you're interested in a more simplistic look. This is the double. Again, looks like yellow gold, but this is rose gold, and it's got the black Swift calfskin. And this one, oh, you know what? Let me go back to this one real quickly in terms of pricing. I forgot to mention. So this one retails between $730 up to $1,700 in current retail prices, again, depending on the leathers. So I don't know exactly how much my husband spent since he gifted it to me, but it was in that range. This one, however, is much more affordable. It's also just more simple in design. It's got like a braided rope look to it. This was $290 when I purchased it, a little less than a year ago, and now I see it's gone up by just $10 and it's now $300 on the website. And then we're going to move on to my latest purchase, and I did recently unbox this one and I've been wearing it a lot. So this one is called the Mini Kelly. And this also is in the Swift calfskin. It's actually really buttery smooth and soft. So this wraps around twice. Again, rose gold. You can see that the rose gold is a little bit different on each type of bracelet, or maybe it's the contrast depending on if it's with like a brown leather or a black leather. So this goes on just like that. And I think it's super cute. It wraps around. This one I purchased for $425 recently while I was traveling down south. And it's really light. They're all comfortable. I'm not a huge fan of costume jewelry. I much prefer fine jewelry. However, I have in the past few years really fallen hard for Hermes costume jewelry. I feel like the value for the price is there. The longevity, the wear and tear holds up. They're just really fun too. They're like fun and fashionable and playful. And I just don't gravitate towards any other costume jewelry, but Hermes, for some reason, they catch me every time. For example, I've never purchased any Chanel costume jewelry. I know that they're notorious for like pearls and studs and pieces falling out and the items falling apart. But aside from that, also, I've just never been attracted to their costume jewelry pieces. Some of them are just a bit too intricate and complex looking. I love that the Hermes jewelries are, I don't know, a little bit more simplified and a tiny bit more minimalist. So I'm going to show you how each one looks on me. I already did the click H one. I'll do this one, and hopefully I won't need help because sometimes it's not easy to do this on your own, but I have gotten the hang of it. Okay, so that's pretty easy. I love this, especially when I'm wearing a very simple outfit like a simple black dress or like a simple kind of like monochrome outfit, like all white, all black, and I throw this on. I feel like it just adds a pop and it's not too overpowering. And it's really comfortable, as I said. So there's that one. And then let me show you this one. I don't know if this is going to be easy for me to do on my own. Oh my gosh, the kids are being super loud now. I don't know if you guys can hear, but they're getting really hyper out there, which is good. They're having fun, but they're practically shouting now on the top of their lungs. Okay. And I hear skates, like they're roller skating or skateboarding in my home. Anyway, so there's the CDC 24, right? Has a different look to it. I think it's just beautiful. This too adds a little pop to your outfit. And then I will do the last two. And let me know if you have any questions down below. I know that some of you were interested in purchasing your very first Hermes bracelet and you weren't sure which one. I would recommend any of these because I love them so much. But if you want to go with kind of like a classic, so to speak, you may want to just start with one of the enamel Click H or the Click Clack if you prefer the thicker, the wider version. I think that there's so many fun colors that they have out, and they have them also in silver, yellow gold, and rose gold. So depending on what you prefer, you can find what you want. So there's a double tour bracelet. I think that's really fun. Sometimes I will stack and do one or two more, just if I want to be really playful. And this one was actually really hard to do on my own in the beginning, and my kids would have to help me, or my hubby would have to help me, but I've gotten the hang of it. Wow. And then this one here. Okay, so I'm gonna try this as I'm looking through the camera. This is really soft, really, really soft. There's like a tiny little Hermes Paris stamp there. I think that's so pretty. So that goes on, just one here. Oh boy. Do you guys hear that in the background? Now they're playing with drones, so I hear the drones. Okay. So there you go. And if you think I'm being like a delinquent parent, my husband is home today. He is out there with all 4 kids. I'm not like filming while the kids are out there on their own. Okay, so this is the mini Kelly. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. Super simple and delicate, but has like a feminine touch to it. And you can, if you don't like rose gold for whatever reason, you can also look at the pure yellow gold. Yeah, so I'm going to keep that on because, I don't know, it just feels good. I went through the stories behind each of these, the dates or the rough timing of when I got them, the prices, wear and tear. I think I've covered everything, but if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. And is there a bracelet that you're eyeing from Hermes? Let me know. Which one is it? I'd really like to know. It's fun for me to read those comments. Which one are you gravitating towards? Or do you already have bracelets from Hermes and you have an absolute favorite? Let me know as well. If I had to choose an absolute favorite from here, it would be really hard. I do enjoy all of them. I wear at least one Hermes bracelet probably every day. I just kind of rotate them. But I really, really love this one. And this one is so easy with any outfit. I can wear this with anything, any day. And the others too are just so comfortable and so easy and fun. So like I said, I can't pick a favorite, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy this type of fashion, luxury style type of content, I would love for you to subscribe and join our community. See you next time. Bye-bye.